I get my mental health more in check this year. Like I have a lot of anxiety. I have ADHD. Clap it up if you have ADHD. Yeah? All right, I'll assume the rest of you weren't paying attention. Okay. I always thought ADHD just meant you had a short attention span. Turns out it's way more than that. You know, you have trouble estimating time, object permanence, emotional regulation. It's way more than short attention span. But it's called attention deficit hyperactive disorder because that's the part that pisses people off. You won't stop fidgeting and you can't pay attention. It's a mean way to name a mental illness, right? It'd be like calling depression buzzkill syndrome or something.
I live in Brooklyn. I live in one of these really woke neighborhoods. It's crazy. I was walking to the store the other day, and I overheard this conversation between a mother and her son, and he was maybe like 7 years old. He was like a kid, and they were talking about tomatoes. And I walked into the conversation, and the mom goes, "Well, no, but they're actually a fruit." And the son goes, "But they're salty, and they go in salad." And she goes, "Right, they're like a vegetable, but they are actually a fruit." And I'm not making this up. The kid goes, "So they're non-binary." And I was like, that is so cute, and if Republicans could see it, the Civil War would start today. Like, that is dangerously woke. Don't let that leave Park Slope. Oh my God. That's a full episode of Tucker Carlson right there. They're turning our tomatoes gay. Like, that's the full thing. Red-blooded tomatoes.
America, guns, it's an issue. So I started to Google this. 30,000 people die each year from guns. And is that a lot? Definitely. One life is too many. But also, is 30,000 people a lot? I don't know. See, some of you thought about it for a second too. Because this is why. You could Google it after. 40,000 people die each year from tripping and falling. Those are the numbers, right side? Do with what you want to. 30,000, bang, which is definitely terrible. But remember, 40,000, are you fucking kidding me? So my point is that the chances of somebody shooting you and killing you is a little lower than somebody shooting you, missing, and you going, "Oh my gosh, she missed. Are you serious though?"
My girlfriend's like, "Let's get a couples massage." You send in a guy and a girl to massage you. And my girlfriend gets the guy to massage her every time, which is like, I don't want. He's like a professional toucher. And I can't see it, because you have to put your head in the hole. All I can do is hear her moaning. Like sounds I've never heard her make. I've never made her do that. Like whatever that is. I just hear her like, oh, and I'm like, are you eating her ass? Like what? And I'm not enjoying it, because my job, I have my head in the hole, and I'm listening to her, and all I'm doing, I'm just holding in a fart for an hour. She's just like, oh, and I'm just like, like, I can't sneak it out, you know? And then they take out the hot stones, you know? I'm like, I'm gonna shit everywhere.
What's a poem? A tweet, a text, a thought? That's what I tell the kids. One of my students sent me his breakup texts. He'd saved them on PDF. I said, "Why are you sending this?" And he said, "You said anything can be a poem." And I said, "And?" And he goes, "I need you to interpret these." So I read it and I said, "She does not want to see you again." And he said, "I do not like that interpretation."
I consider myself a liberal, but I get really annoyed by liberals. I think we're constantly complaining about everything, and it's just annoying. Like, conservatives are having so much more fun out there. They really are. They're having boat parades and just all kinds of parades. They're waving flags. They're drinking hard. They're shooting guns. They're just, they're loving life. We're over here we have a million causes. We're trying to fix everything. It's tiring, And when you look at the words like side by side, it's baffling. Because if you think about like conservative and liberal, you would think like liberals would have more fun. You liberal? Like conservative sounds like you like through a sheet. You know what I mean? Like, because of like God or whatever, But like liberal sounds, you're like, I don't know, on top of the sheet, beneath the sheet, the sheet as long as you baby, we don't care,
Last week I was in a bar, right? I went to the bathroom. In the bathroom, they had 2 urinals. One of the urinals was filled with ice, which I thought was kind of weird. So I went to the other urinal. But as I was going to the bathroom, I started looking at that ice, and I was like, it would be really fun to melt that ice. So I stopped myself and went over to the other urinal. And I started melting the ice, and it was really fun, but I thought I was alone. And a voice just comes from the stall, and he's like, couldn't resist the ice, could you? What kind of perverted science experiment did I just walk into? He's like, that's 3 for ice. I'll show them all.
I think about buying a gun. I'm not a gun person. I don't believe in guns or violence, but I do like to be prepared, and I think we're all going to need one day. Because there's going to be another coup or climate change. Like, either way, I'm going to have to kill a man or a squirrel. So I want to be ready. But I don't want to support the NRA. So is there a way I can buy an organic, free-range, cruelty-free gun? Like, is there an Etsy page for that? Like, you buy the gun, and they also send you a succulent. It comes with a little card that says, follow @Patty's Pistols on Instagram.
I have a nice boyfriend. I've been dating the same guy for a few years now, a dumb hot guy. Okay. Nice guy. He works for a professional lacrosse league, job I didn't believe was a job till he insisted. Thought we had nothing in common. On our first date, I was telling him how important books are to me, reading, writing, and he goes, ugh, reading makes my eyes tired. It's like, this is great. I'm sure we'll find something to connect on. He has a lot of abs, and I was like, well, working out makes my body tired. And he goes, how about this? I'll train you how to work out, and you train me how to read. I was like, are you fucking illiterate? And why am I excited by that?
Originally from Arizona, man. So everywhere I go is a culture shock. I've been traveling a lot, man. The Midwest is different. I ain't never really been out there till recently, you know? And I knew it hit different as soon as I got off my flight and was at baggage claim. I tried to help this lady out with her bag, and she said, I got this. I'm a farm girl. And I was like, okay, bitch. I don't even know what the fuck that means. What, you fuck with milk? All right, hell yeah, okay. You a bad bitch. All right, I get it. That's okay, body, yada, yada. Yeah, I get it, girl, I get it. Okay, that's cool. She picked that shit up with strength. She said, look, I was like, hell yeah, girl, do your thing, man.
What you do for work? You're a chemist. Suspicious as fuck. There was a whole TV show about that. How long you guys together? How long you been together? 5 years. What do you do, my girl? You're a chemist too? Lot of chemistry between these two. What's your favorite combination of chemicals to mix together?
Water, ethanol, and carbon dioxide.
And what does that make?
Seltzer drink.
So you got a fucking soda stream? That's what she just said?
He actually told me recently, though, that, like, I'm his first serious girlfriend. Yeah, I don't know how to feel about that. I feel like that just, like, puts a lot of pressure on me to, like, set the bar for his next serious girlfriend. But, you know, I believe in, like, women helping other women, so I'm going to set the bar very low. Just, like, as low as I can go. I'm talking, like, bad blowjobs low. Like, this is what I want. Like, I want, if his next girlfriend is like, I don't give blowjobs, I want him to be like, thank God.
I realized I couldn't fight in middle school because the only fight I got into was against to one dude in the school who was fatter than me, as if this town literally wasn't big enough for the both of us. I'm glad it happened before social media was popular, because I feel like people would have been posting a video with captions like, when one of y'all got to get off the elevator, so stop making that buzzing noise. Me and the dude was arguing back and forth. He said, say one more thing to me and we're going to have to duel. Which scared me, because that was the first time I heard somebody use the word duel in real life. So I said, hey, what you mean by duel? He said, I told you not to say nothing else. Spins around. Judo chops me in the neck, okay? And I can tell this dude want to fight me for a long time, because right after he hit me, he had like, yeah, who mama got diabetes now? As if he had a script and I forgot my lines. Nobody said nothing about diabetes. I have no issue with diabetes. I want a piece of cake right now, you know? So I hit him 3 times back to back. 1, 2, 3. He stepped back. He like, oh man, you gonna hit me thrice? And starts trying to choke me. He's trying to choke me and I'm trying to choke him, but it's unproductive because both of us fat, so we can't really find each other's necks, you know? We both got a handful of secondary chins. We doing this weird ballroom dance for like 20 more seconds. Then we both get tired and just stop fighting. That was it. That was the whole fight. Nobody broke it up, no blood. We both just got knocked out by asthma, bro.